Right, this time we've got a very old set from 1964. It's the Townhouse, number 322, sometimes 322-2 if you prefer. And I've had a great deal of fun trying to build this and put it together, which I'll tell you as we go on. And I'll start with putting down the base. And the base is made up of lots of these light grey plates, okay? And I'll throw them all on here to start with. This has been a real pain to build, I have to say, because there's only one set of instructions online that I could find, and they were all the same one that different people were sharing. They were really poor quality, and I couldn't see exactly what bits were meant to go where. So I got the building wrong, I got the roof wrong, all that kind of thing. And I found a video on YouTube which someone's done using Studio, and I tried following that and it's wrong, and I told him it's wrong and he didn't like it. Very shirty with me, said that it was because he did it 5 years ago on Studio. Don't know what that's got to do with anything, because you can clearly see if you look at his version of it and you look at the original instructions from 1964 and the picture of the box that he's got it completely wrong. But anyway, he's stopped allowing comments on his channel now. But so there's no actual proper video online about this house. So this will be the definitive one of how to build it, because it is really tricky. So I could have done with a video like this last week. So hopefully it'll be used to somebody. Right, these plates go right the way across. We've got the two green base plates that are held together with these grey plates. Keep going round. And here again. So yeah, it was incredible amount of fun trying to work out what all these ones were, with very limited instructions. Well, they're very limited anyway because they're old, but when they're really badly printed, well, I say printed, scanned, it's really hard to read them. But somebody did on one of our Facebook pages, Facebook groups, did actually send me some decent instructions. There may be a copy of his. So if anybody would like a copy of those, actually some very good high quality PDF of the instructions, then do email me at djjoff@hotmail.com, and I'll send you the PDF if you would like them, would like it even. Right, so I'm going to do this bit by bit and slowly, because it is really hard to build, and if you're not using these better instructions I've got, I'll talk you through each piece. Right, so it's 1x8 brick in there. There it goes. Right, and then next up we have a 2x4. These are the old style ones without the cross supports, but there we go. Next, a 2x2. Again, the old style brick. Okay, next, 2x3. Okay, this is stage 2 of the instructions, okay? So if you're following the instructions, this is where we are. 2x4 goes on there. Okay. And now another 2x4 on the side here. Okay. Next, 2x2. And got a 2x8 going across the back there. There it is, 2x8 brick. In you go. Another 2x4. There it is. And I can confirm that the inventory on Bricklink is the correct one. So I would advise you using that one for now. And then we have a 2x8. Goes along there. Another 2x8. And then you'll see you've got a gap at the end there, which is just your 1x2 or 2x1 brick that goes in there, okay? So there we go. That's stage 2. stage 3. Okay, slightly trickier because this is the bit where I actually went wrong because it was hard to read. So I'm going to start with the bit that I got wrong. And we need a 2x4 and a 1x2 like that. Okay, and your 1x2 goes there. Okay, and the 2x4 goes there. And we leave a gap right up to the corner where we're going to put a 2x2 on that corner. And on the next side, we need 1, 2, 3 of these 2x4s, and they quite simply go maybe that way. 1, 2, 3, like that. We need another one. In fact, it goes across the back there. Okay, next one is a 2x3. Bit dirty that one, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be underneath something. And 2x2. Okay, and so where it gets a little bit tricky again. So we have a 2x3. And then another 1x2s. Here it is. Or 2x1s. I forget which way around it goes, but it doesn't matter. Okay, that's gone on there. See, there's a gap of 2 at the back now. And we now have a 1x1 and a 1x2, which are going to go. There's the 1x1, see that? Okay, and the 1x2 going there next to it. Okay, so we're now at stage 3. That's stage 3. See that? Okay. Any questions, put them in the comments, because I have spent a lot of time shouting and screaming at this to make sure it's right. Okay, we're now on to stage 4. So again, we're going to start with the tricky bits. We're going to need 2 of these, 1x2s, and the other 1x1. That's quite obviously kind of goes on there. So you build a 1x2 wall there. Okay. And here's our other 1x2. And this is going to go on that end there, which means there's space for a 2x3 to go behind it, like that. And across the back, we have a 2x4, 2x2, and a 2x3. And across the back here, this side, got our 2, and then one of our 2x10s, 2 of those, that's the first one. Okay, another 2x2 on that corner, and another bit where I got stuck. A 2x2, and a 2x3. Right, that's stage 4 completed now. You see that? Okay. Okay, so I hope we're okay with that so far. On to stage 5 now, which is putting in the windows, which we'll do. That's quite an easy thing. Okay, we'll start with the front door. Here it is. And then all these windows have the extended lip on them, you can see. There they are. So we'll whack that in there. Okay, now we've got the big, long window with the fixed on shutters, which kind of goes on there, will in a bit when we put some other bricks on top. It doesn't like sliding in very well, so we'll go in properly in a bit, that's fine. Okay, there's one of our 1x4 windows at the front, another one of those at the back. Okay, some these standard little 1x2 windows. Okay, we've got one more window, which I'll show you now. Don't need that just yet, that goes in the top. So again, there's our other 1x8 going across the top here. I'm going to have to squash these windows in to make sure they're in properly. This one's going to be fun. Going across there, we want our 2x8. Okay, Told you it wasn't going properly. Okay. Doesn't like going on there, does it? There we go, let's squash that down. Still not on properly. Right, that was tough. I'll put it back anyway. And once you've done that on stage 5, you've then got to put a layer of bricks on the top as well. We're still on this stage, and there we go. So we've got a 2x3. That's where I got stuck again as well. So it's definitely a 2x3 across. Door. And then another 2x3 goes across there. Which means you've got space for another 2x3 there. Right. And a 2x2 next to that window. 2x4 in that far corner. Okay. Tally just came on. Okay, we've got our 10 going across the back there. 2x10. Got 2 of these 8s left. Okay, and we're gonna have 1 on there, 1 on there, and that leaves a little space right at the back for a 1x2 to go in, not in there, on there. Okay, so we now have, I'll put this on properly, show you it properly now. There we go, that's all the way up to stage 5. Okay, so you can see. And again, if any queries asked, say what was that goes there. Or I can just read the instructions. Right, number 6. Okay, start building the roof, which is always fun. Got some other pictures I've taken of the roof when I built it to help me. So I'll be referring to those. Quite an easy bit, that. 2 2x3s. Our window goes in the middle. Okay. And we have these 1x2s to go next to it. Okay, see that now? And this is one of the points where this guy, he's got his, you can go and have a look if you want, his studio video, and he insists that it was studio 5 years ago, didn't let you put bricks on properly. So he says he's got it like that with no overhang. So not only is that wrong, because it should be going forward, but that also means that all the bricks leading up to that are wrong, because if it's back one, the same amount of bricks aren't going to fit in this space. But he insists that it was because of studio he's got it like that. But that also doesn't account for the fact that at this end he's got one of these, which has nothing to do with studio. It doesn't have one at this end. So that's quite simple just by looking at the box and the instructions. So no excuse for that. He just didn't want to accept he'd done it all wrong. So this one is going to be right, because it's good to be right. So there we go. There is an overhang of 1. Okay, there it goes. So we've got a 2x4, a 2x2. Okay, some of these bricks are pretty old and dirty and green and a bit warped, so they are quite hard to stick on. So there may be blocks falling off and falling in. There's a 2x4. Okay, now we've got one of these inner corner pieces. Just going to be on there. Sorry, that's not even lining up because they're all wonky and warped, but anyway. Okay, another 2x4. Goes. And we've got quite a few of these. We've got 12, in fact, of these corner bricks. Okay, so they're going to go in there. And, okay, 2x4. And no, it's not, it's a 2x2 for that, so I do apologise. It won't go on properly because it's a bit warped. Okay, move that round. 2x2. Okay. Corner that. Okay, let's do it this way so it's easier for people to see. It should be, I think, a 4, a 4, and a 4. Can you see how poor these bricks are? There are not gaps between them. Okay, another corner piece. And no, it doesn't want to go at all, that one. Bit warped. Why is that not going at all? Which one's that? Let's try a different one. Is it going to go on? Yeah, that's gone on. Okay. Right, and that side, I'm going to refer to one of my other photographs that I've taken here for this one, I'm afraid. So, okay, it's a 2x4, 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 2x2. So then we've got that overhang. Okay. That is now stage 6 completed in the instructions. There's only 2 more stages in this, and basically it's just like putting the bricks on the roof in like 2 big lumps, and it's really hard to follow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deviate slightly from the instructions, and I'm just going to go round and round as I've just done there for each layer. So hopefully that should make it easier for anybody that wants to build it and follow. So let's come round back to this side again. Okay, so what we're going to do is pop on a 2x3. Okay, don't forget the overhang. A 2x4. Another 2x4. Okay, and then another of these corners. Let's go in there. Big gap in there, isn't there? Right, see the gap there. Look quite quaint when we finish because it's very higgledy-piggledy. Right, there we go, a 2x4. Okay, another corner one there. 2x4. I know the popular thing seems to be speed builds, isn't it? And then we do a time lapse and speed it up. But I think this does really warrant a slow build. I don't do speed build things anyway myself, but if you prefer that, fine. I don't do that, and as I say, in this case, it really is easier to do it as a slow bit by bit build. Okay, that's that side, a 2x2, 2x4, 2x4. Of course, another corner piece there. Okay, and down to the side. Let me find that side, there it is. Okay, we're going to have a 2x2, 4. Okay. Yeah, not for us, thank you. And those 2x4s, like 2x3. New neighbours moving in, you see, they seem to think it's there for them, I think. Right, on to row 3. Okay, we've deviated from the instructions, not following those now. So again, it's a brick that falls through. That's what I mean about how warped and wobbly they are, they don't stay in very well. Oh, knocked another one off over there. Right, let's put that 2x4 there. Anyway, you can see there's a great big whole gap there. Okay, another 2x4. So that will help hold it together. Another 2x4 there. Another one of these corners. Okay. Turn it around so we can see. And again, another 2x4. Another corner. A 2x2. Turn it around so we can see. Okay, another of those corner bits. Oh, let's just all just fall in now, shall we? I mean, I did try getting some other bricks, but then they were too new, so I ended up with the broken warped ones, but at least they are old proper ones. They had 2 different people send me bricks and they were used, but they were all those new sort of glossy, really smooth ones that didn't really work for this, so... Okay, let's carry on. Okay, back to the other side. And, 3, there we go. Oh no, wrong side. I do apologise, got the wrong photo up. Got to this one yet. Where are we? Third line up. Oh, it's 2 of those. No, right, anyway. 2. And then the 2x4. 2 of those. Another corner piece. Okay. There's a dog outside. Right, now down to this side again. Okay. And I think this is where we start putting the chimney piece in, I think. Yep, so we need a 2x4. And we've got some of these left. So we're going to put one of those in. Just need to check that with the instructions. I think that's correct. Yep. In fact, I want us to put 2 in at the same time. So let's just follow the instructions for that bit. It's a 2x3 as well. So we've got that and that. 2x2 and 2x3 goes in there. Okay. So carry on. On the other side of that, you've got a 2x4, another 2x4, don't fall in, and a 2x2. Okay, let's spin you around. We've got the 2x2 red brick to go in there. Okay, next the overhang. From our friend from the other video, I can't remember his name. I'm not going to mention it, but anyway, there's only one video on there that's done by Studio, so it's quite easy to find who it is. But anyway, shouldn't get asked then. Just admit when you're wrong. I mean, if I do something wrong with this and somebody says that's wrong, by the way, I'll check it, and if it's wrong, I'd say, oh yeah, oops, not making a new one, but yeah, thanks for pointing it out, you know. But this one would not have, he was wrong. Okay, 2x2, 2x3. I have to just spin this out slightly. There we go. And 2 2x4s. Here we go. We're nearly at the top now. Oh, the chimney's falling in again. There's a very broad range of blue colours in this, isn't there? Okay, this corner piece again. Hopefully it won't fall in the middle. Okay. And another 2x4. This side has mostly got 2x4s, isn't it? Really. This is so fiddly because they don't fit together very well. It's fiddly at the best of times. Okay, right, 2 corner pieces, that's quite easy. Provided I want to go on, of course. Okay, that did. And, well, that did as well. Spin you around again. Next picture. I said you can email me if you want instructions, also if you want these photos that I'm working from to help. More than happy to send those out as well. Or really, you could just take a screenshot of this when it's finished, couldn't you? That would probably be easier. But yeah, definitely happy to send out instructions. Okay, there we go. 2x2, 2x4, another corner piece. Another one that's fallen in as well, so thanks for that. You'll have to come out. Right, round on this side again. Corner piece. Okay, it's getting quite obvious what's going to go where now, isn't it? That's obviously going to be obviously going to be one I can't stick on. There we are. 2x3. And I've also got 2 more 3s. 2 and a 3, 2 and a 3, and our last 2 and a 4. Okay, so let's move around again. Just the top tiles now. Okay, so, and you can see these very nice on the instructions now. So we're back into number 8 on the instructions. We've got these top tiles. Join everything together. I'm just throwing that on the floor. Okay, starts off with a 2x3. Okay, note the overhang there. Just keep on about that just for fun. Okay, 2x4. Okay, and again, 2x3. 2x4. Okay, then we've got this little piece here, little corner top piece goes in there. Okay, and 2x2, 2x3, and this little end piece on here, which only goes on that one. Okay, just going about my friend again with his studio video. He's got one on the end here, which is incorrect. So he obviously doesn't check the inventory either, because you should only have 3 of those. One goes on the end, and the other 2 are going to go on the chimney, which I'm going to show you right now. You should have 2 of these left, which go on there. We should have 4 1x1 round bricks without the hole, proper, proper old school stuff. Okay, so we put those on. And these are the other 2. Again, as I said, we should only have 3, not 4. Like our friend's studio video. And they gone that way. Let's see. Okay, let's put that way. Let's see better. That's better. Okay, we could put them on properly, couldn't we? And then we're left with 4 of these plates. I mean, what we do is make a path for those. A spotty path. Okay. And we then have a tree, which has got a bit, there's different colours these, I could do with a darker one of those really, and it's a bit warm, but anyway, it's what it should be. Who's there? And I've never seen these before. These are quite good. There's 4 of these little bushes, quite thin, very thin bush. Don't get much of a bush out of that, but anyway. And these just go along here with a little gap of 2 between each one. Okay, 2, 2, and another gap there. And that is that. This is 322 Townhouse from 1964. What I'm going to do now is, just before I finish, I'm going to lay it like that. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of each side on your phone. Okay, that'll help you with the bricks on the roof. Note the overhang. Sorry. Okay. And if you would like the PDF for the instructions, a decent version, that are actually quite readable, then do email me at djjoff@hotmail.com and I'll send you them. So there we go, properly done. 322-2 Townhouse 1964. Here's Frankie, the rather large torch, to say please like and subscribe. This has been an absolute ball ache. I've been shouting and screaming trying to get this built in the first place. So any likes and subscriptions would be mostly appreciated and would be worthy payment for all the blood, sweat and tears we put into this to build it. So there it is. See you later.